How much is this going to be?
23,300, but I can do it for 23 on the dot.
Come on, we all know having a drone is essential for what I do. So obviously I can't fly at the moment, the weather is ridiculous, but I've come up to a very beautiful part of South Africa to see my mom for 2 days just before I go and start my pilot's license. The reason I got a static bike in my back of my car is my mom slipped off a ladder during COVID-19, during this crazy pandemic, and she completely snapped her hip like in half, so she had to have a hip replacement during this lockdown, which is ridiculous. So I'm coming up, seeing my mom, checking on her, bringing her a static bike so that she can start to get some exercise. By the way, you're on my steering wheel here, which is why you're kind of going all over the place. Anyway, in a very pretty part of South Africa, I'll get the drone up and get the cameras out when I can. It's just 80, probably 60 to 80 kilometers an hour winds right now, so I'm still unable to travel for the visas that I need and for the travel that I need. It's still currently locked down in South Africa, so taking it one day at a time. And as soon as I can travel and get to the boats, I am going. But I'm literally making the best of a situation, like you all should be. If I was the one just to stop my channel, I think I'd be a pretty bad example of just cracking on given the circumstances. So that's what I'm doing. So stay tuned, some awesome flying videos coming. Start of a pilot's license, learning to fly the plane that I bought, that I don't know how to fly yet. I'm very excited. Just taking it one day at a time. Check where I'm at. By no means a rich family, but we are very, very privileged to live in such a beautiful place. If it's one thing I've learned recently with media, is that we are definitely privileged. So we're on the leg now to the airfield and to where I'm staying, and then tomorrow morning 8 AM I will be doing my first flight. So I'm pretty stoked about that. As I may have mentioned already, this video is sponsored by Squarespace, so whenever there's a sponsorship, I made a promise to you guys that I will be giving back. So a portion of the money that I make effectively goes back to you, and would love to give the gift of flying to somebody else. Just have a look down below. I will have posted all the details on how to make that happen. Okay, I have to show you guys this pass. It's just absolutely beautiful. the airstrip now as my final destination for the next week. And then I'm just going to be trying to create as much flying content as I possibly can on the basis of how often I can actually fly. So pretty excited, picked up my bits from GoPro, which I'll show you guys a bit later. And just heading out to the accommodation now. But I'm literally staying at somewhere because of convenience. It's like I can pick up a stone and throw it at the hangar that the school operates from, so it just makes sense to get up out of bed, walk across the runway and literally go straight into the airfield. So pretty stoked about that. And first flight tomorrow morning. I can tell you, however, that it's been a mission trying to figure out exactly what I need to be able to get the audio from the airplanes, that you can hear what we're saying while I'm getting taught, and I'm working on that. That is the plan for now. But nearly at the airstrip, and then we'll show you the rest. Welcome to the farmlands. Alrighty everyone, we have made it. You can see the runway right out in front of me over here. I got Table Mountain on that end. This is my playground for the next unknown bit of time while I start this whole pilot's license. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. But just because of the vast expense of this and the drones and getting back into all of this, and I have elected to take on a few sponsorships. For those that don't know, Squarespace is designed around their beautifully crafted modern templates. Anyone can make a website of their own, whether it's an online store or just to create an online presence for your company. It is incredibly easy for anybody to get in and build their own websites. No install, no upgrades, no patches ever. Every Squarespace template design supports all major content types, including pages, blogs, galleries, and more. So head over to squarespace.com for your free trial. And when you're ready to make a purchase, head over to squarespace.com/Jared Watney for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Squarespace, thank you so much for sponsoring this video and for giving one of you guys an attempt and gift at flight.